Most Naruto fans would agree that the Mangekyou Sharingan is perhaps one of the most powerful doujutsu in the series, which is pretty crazy given how overpowered the Sharingan is if it's used by the right person. However, the Mangekyou Sharingan, is it really truly worthy of being called one of the most broken doujutsu in the Naruto series, or is it overrated? Well, in today's edition of Naruto to Go, I'm gonna be breaking down every single power of the Mangekyou Sharingan. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Naruto to Go is a series where I take a look at a particular piece of Naruto lore or a topic that's suggested by the viewers and go over in 4 to 6 minutes. As you guys all know, the Mangekyou Sharingan keeps all the same abilities of a fully mastered Sharingan when it comes to the Eye of Insight and the Eye of Hypnotism. However, each user of the Mangekyou Sharingan is given one specific jutsu for each of their eyes. These jutsu can be really overpowered, and the cost for wielding such a deadly power is that it consumes an enormous amount of chakra. Tsukiyomi is a genjutsu that distorts the target's perception of time and space, and if it's used to its full extent, Itachi can use this genjutsu to kill his target. After making eye contact, Itachi places the person in an illusion world completely under his control. Itachi can casually torture his target for 72 hours in less than a second in the real world, as shown in the fight with Kakashi around chapter 140 of Naruto. But in 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1 millionth of a second, Itachi can cause a target to live out 7 decades of their life, and when the person dies of old age, their physical body enters into a death state as well, as shown when Itachi kills Izumi in the second Itachi novel, which is called Itachi Midnight, which I'll have a link in the description box for you guys to purchase the novel if you want to, but I've already covered this scene in detail in a separate video. Now, Amaterasu is in the highest tier of fire release jutsu in the Naruto series. Amaterasu is created by focusing the chakra in the Mangekyou Sharingan and quickly releases fast enough that only speeds faster than the Raikage's lightning chakra mode stands a chance of being able to avoid it, especially at point blank range. Once these flames are created, they will burn for 7 days and 7 nights according to the second Naruto databook. These flames were stated to be as hot as flames from the sun itself and nicknamed to be flames straight from hell when you look at that databook. They're also pretty impressive when you look at their stated temperature. Amaterasu doesn't require hand seals to use, which makes the jutsu that much scarier if you're not a sensory ninja, though it should be worth noting that despite its fast release and insanely hot temperatures, this jutsu does burn at a slow enough pace that the target can remove their clothes in the very brief moments that exist before the jutsu consumes their entire body. Kamui is one of the 5 most broken doujutsu in the Naruto series and easily the most impressive. If the user has both Mangekyou Sharingan, they can teleport targets to and from the Kamui dimension either via long range or close range. The right eye allows the user to teleport themselves or someone that they're in contact with into the Kamui dimension. Now, if they choose to make part of their own body intangible, then they do this by teleporting parts of their body to the Kamui dimension, making them damn near impossible to hit. The left eye uses long range power to envelop their target in a barrier that produces an attraction force to draw them into the dimension. What is often seen is a spiraling void that is made when moving objects into the dimension. While inside of the Kamui dimension itself, the chakra of the person can't be sensed, which is absolutely insane. Now, if we go by the Naruto Ninja Escapades OVA, which series creator Masashi Kishimoto did play a role in developing, then another Mangekyou Sharingan power is the ability to briefly rewind time a few seconds. This ability was shown during the OVA's fight of Madara vs Hashirama, where Madara rewinded time to counter Hashirama's attack. For Sasuke Uchiha, he has both Amaterasu in his left eye, and with his right eye, he can actually shape the flames as he sees fit. A good number of Sasuke's blaze release jutsu are rooted in his right eye's ability to manipulate the shape and the form of his flames. Because of how many blaze release jutsu there are, I can cover blaze release in a similar video if that's something you guys want. Now, Shisui Uchiha's Kotomasukami is hands down the most broken jutsu in the series. It's perfect hypnosis, stripping away the free will of a target and making them believe that their actions are of their own choices, despite it being the furthest thing for the truth. While it's unknown if each of Shisui's eyes had a different period of usage for variations, similar to Obito's Kamui, it might be possible. Danzo took one of Shisui's eyes and could use the jutsu jutsu once every 24 plus hours. The eye that Itachi possessed could only be used once every 10 years. However, with that being said, it'd be irresponsible not to bring up Danzo's duration could be the byproduct of Senju DNA that he has from Hashirama cells, and the fact that Itachi said it can only be used once every 10 years could be something as simple as this is something that only applies to someone who isn't Shisui. Now, during the events of Naruto Gaiden, we learned of yet another Mangekyou ability which belongs to Shin Uchiha. With his right eye, he can telekinetically control an object that is marked by him. That's it for this edition of Naruto to Go. Hopefully I finished this before you guys could finish your own bowl of instant ramen. Let me know down in the comment section below which is your favorite Mangekyou Sharingan ability and why. And no, I didn't go over Susanoo because that shit is pretty much self-explanatory. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, guys.